Amid the vast golden deserts of the Sinai Peninsula, there rises a mountain that has echoed through the corridors of faith for over 3 millennia, Mount Sinai. It's the legendary peak where, according to the Bible, Moses received the 10 Commandments. But beyond these ancient tales lies a land of extreme beauty, mystery, and natural wonder. This is the story of Mount Sinai, the mountain that touched heaven. Mount Sinai, known locally as Jebel Musa, is located in Egypt's South Sinai Governorate, about 60 kilometers from the town of St. Catherine. Standing at an impressive 2,285 meters above sea level, it's a giant among giants. The mountain is surrounded by a breathtaking landscape of dry valleys, rugged cliffs, and seemingly endless desert plains. The terrain here is both harsh and magnificent, part of a granite range that magically changes colors with the sun. It glows with golden orange at sunrise and transforms into a deep, fiery red by sunset. It's a photographer's dream and a wanderer's paradise. The climate on Mount Sinai is just as dramatic as its history. During the day, under the relentless desert sun, temperatures can easily soar to 32 degrees Celsius, or 90 Fahrenheit. But don't let the daytime heat fool you. As night falls, that warmth escapes rapidly into the clear desert sky, and temperatures can plummet to near freezing, sometimes even dropping below 0 Celsius in the winter. It's not uncommon for the peak to receive a light dusting of snow in January, creating a surreal and stunning contrast against the golden desert below. This land of extremes demands respect from all who visit. Of course, Mount Sinai is most famous for its profound religious legacy. It holds a sacred place in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. In the book of Exodus, this is the very spot where Moses spoke to God amidst fire and smoke and received the 10 Commandments, a divine code that would shape the moral foundations for billions of people across the globe. For Christians, it's a powerful site of pilgrimage, symbolizing a covenant between God and humanity. And in Islam, it's known as Jabal Musa, the Mountain of Moses, revered as a place of revelation and divine connection. Nestled at its base is the monastery of St. Catherine, one of the world's oldest functioning Christian monasteries. Built in the 6th century, it houses an incredible collection of ancient manuscripts and icons, with a historical richness that rivals even the Vatican. The journey to the summit is more than just a hike. For many, it's a deeply spiritual experience. Most pilgrims and travelers begin their ascent around 2 in the morning, led by local Bedouin guides, with the goal of reaching the top just in time for sunrise. There are 2 main paths you can take. The first is the camel path, a winding, gentler route that's suitable for most visitors. The second is the Steps of Repentance, a steep, direct climb of 3,750 stone steps, hand-carved by monks centuries ago. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding trek. As you stand on the summit and the first rays of dawn begin to paint the desert in shades of gold and rose, a profound silence often falls over the crowd. It's a moment of awe, overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the landscape and the weight of the legend that has drawn humanity to this peak for millennia. The area surrounding Mount Sinai is just as fascinating as the mountain itself. The St. Catherine Protectorate, Egypt's largest nature reserve, lies at its base. It's a sanctuary for rare flora and fauna, including the unique Sinai agama lizard and the majestic wild ibex. The nearby town of St. Catherine provides modest lodging, a glimpse into local Bedouin culture, and a warm, welcoming hospitality that makes you feel right at home. The broader Sinai Peninsula is a land of incredible contrast. Just a few hours away, you can find the bustling coastal resorts of Sharm el-Sheikh, the turquoise waters of the Gulf of Aqaba, and some of the most spectacular coral reefs in the Red Sea. And about 200 kilometers to the north lies the Israeli border, connecting travelers to Eilat and other regional wonders. Now, here's a little mystery for you. While this mountain is widely revered as the true biblical Mount Sinai, its exact location is still a topic of debate among some historians and archaeologists. Alternative theories suggest the real site could be in northwestern Saudi Arabia or even Jordan. These debates continue, fueled by archaeological clues and textual interpretations. But despite the ongoing discussion, The Egyptian Mount Sinai remains the most recognized and venerated site for millions. Geologists are also fascinated by this place. The mountain is composed of ancient granites that are over 500 million years old, offering a window into Earth's deep tectonic past and the very formation of our continents. Whether you are a believer, a historian, or an adventurer, Mount Sinai resonates on a deeper level. It's more than just rock and sand. It's a symbolic meeting point between the earthly and the divine. It stands as an enduring monument to faith, endurance, and revelation, inviting every single visitor to pause and reflect on their own spiritual journey. As the sun sets over the sacred Sinai, the mountain seems to whisper the same truth it has carried for thousands of years, that faith, whether carved in stone or written in our hearts, endures beyond time. This is Mount Sinai, where heaven once touched the earth.